Monopoly for sore losers, how to play. All of the regular rules for Monopoly still apply, except for these changes. Check out this video for any clarification. During setup, give each player a reference card and 2 sore loser tokens. Place the rest of the tokens in the middle of the board. Place Mr. Monopoly on the board. Each player rolls both dice, and the player with the lowest total goes first, then play proceeds clockwise. Anytime you pay rent to another player, taxes and bills to the bank, you go to jail, or you land on your own property, you collect 1 sore loser token from the center of the board. If you land on free parking, then you steal a sore loser token from any other player. Community chest and chance cards can also give you sore loser tokens. You may not have more than 4 sore loser tokens at a time. If you would collect a 5th, put it in the center of the board instead. Whenever you have 4 sore loser tokens, you may, at the start of any of your turns, before you roll, trade them in to become Mr. Monopoly. Take the Mr. Monopoly token from the middle of the board and replace your token with that one. While you are Mr. Monopoly, instead of paying players rent and the bank taxes and bills, you collect it from them instead. Instead of going to jail, you send any other player to jail. If you roll doubles 3 times in a row, you don't go to jail. You continue your turn and roll again. If you are in jail when you become Mr. Monopoly, then you are released from jail. Whenever any player rolls doubles, including you, place 1 free house on any street on the board. That street does not need to be owned by you, nor does it need to be in a complete set. If you place a house on an unowned street, then whoever buys that property still pays its list price on the board, but gets the house for free. You may not place a 5th house on a street, nor a hotel. You may play houses unevenly too. All houses and hotels on the board may not be removed or sold. If you trade or sell a property that has buildings on it to another player, the buildings go to the new owner. When you are down to the last house that people want to buy, you auction it off, starting at $10 and increasing in increments as little as 1. Also, while you are Mr. Monopoly, whenever you land on the same space as another player, this includes the just visiting space while another player is in jail, cover their token with Mr. Monopoly and steal 1 property from them. However, you may not steal a property that is part of a complete set. As long as your piece covers their piece, that player's turn is skipped. All players under Mr. Monopoly may still take part in auctions, collect rent, trade, and buy houses and hotels, but they may not trade in sore loser tokens. When Mr. Monopoly lands on the same space as you, you collect 1 sore loser token. If you become Mr. Monopoly while on the same space as another player, they are not trapped, and you may not steal a property. While you are Mr. Monopoly, you are not allowed to collect sore loser tokens. If another player cashes in 4 sore loser tokens while you are Mr. Monopoly, then they take Mr. Monopoly from you and your original token returns to your current space, and they put their token in the middle of the board. You are allowed to trade and sell your sore loser tokens to other players. If you trade a mortgage property, then the new owner of that property must immediately repay the mortgage by paying the bank the unmortgaged cost, or they may keep the mortgage and only pay the bank 10% of the mortgage value. If you go bankrupt, any sore loser tokens you have are returned to the center of the board instead of given to the creditor. The game ends when all the properties have been purchased and all players have made it back to go. On your final trip around the board, when you reach go, stop even if you had extra moves left and collect $200. If you are Mr. Monopoly at the end, you do not steal a property when you land on go. Once everyone has arrived at go, then each player collects rent from all of their properties at their current rent level, whether that be buildings or double rent value. Count up your cash, and the player with the most money wins.